other about figuring it out. Okay, how can we work together? You know what I'm saying? They didn't have any issues with each other. I mean, obviously, we didn't know them personally, but we know all the stories. If you've watched the documentaries, any movies, if you heard their families speak out, they didn't have any issue with each other. They were both very fond of what the other was doing and had a lot of respect. They just thought they had their way was the better way of handling what was going on at the time. And like I said, at one point before they were taken, they were going to be on the same page. They realized that it was better for them to be together than separate. Even though there was no disrespect, they appreciated what the other was doing, but they were not on the same page on how to get to the same result. So Jay-Z and Colin are not on the same page. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if Jay-Z tells you that he talked to Colin. I don't believe it. And then Ebro was saying Jay-Z has earned our trust. How has he earned my trust? He might have earned his trust because he's a radio guy. He's had Jay-Z on his radio station. Who knows? He probably met him, been to 20 million parties over these last 2 decades of Jay-Z, right? I haven't been to one party with Jay-Z, and I've only been to one concert that he was at, okay? And neither one of them were the on the runs, okay? Because I've been to every Beyonce concert and pretty much majority of Destiny's Child concerts, and Jay-Z was not there. So, well, I mean, you know, he wasn't one of the headliners. So my thing is, how has he earned our trust? How has he earned my trust? The everyday working woman and the everyday working man. What has he done for me that shows that I can trust the fact that he is going to reach out to Colin and he is going to figure out a way to make this a joint effort? And then he was also asked if he's going to bring Colin Kaepernick in on it. For him to say that's up to Colin, how the hell is that up to Colin? Jay-Z, you own the sports agency, right? That partnered with the NFL. You're the owner. And also then the NFL has an owner. I don't know his name, but the NFL has an owner. So the NFL owner and Jay-Z the owner, they partner together, and Jay-Z's going to say that his boss has to. Why is his boss contacting you? If you want Colin to have a seat with you at the table, why is he contacting you? You should be contacting him or his manager, but I am sure Jay-Z is big enough on that totem pole that he don't got to go through no manager, okay? He can contact Colin or Nessie, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, and contact them and say, hey, I am partnering with the NFL. I am partnering with them for a few reasons, and one of the main reasons are social justice and, you know, how the entertainment is viewing the NFL, and to help them become more aware of what they're doing with the culture, right? So how hard is that conversation? How hard is that phone call? You're Jay-Z. J motherfucking Z. Okay? How hard is that phone call? It's not hard. I know it's not. So for him to say that he doesn't know what Colin wants to do and then Colin would have to reach out to him, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. That is bullshit. I don't believe it. And I just feel like, you know, it was an easy answer. It was an easy answer that I'm not accepting, and a lot of people aren't accepting. But it's still the easy answer. It's not the answer you should have, but it's the easy answer, okay? Because you should have been reaching out to him, and even if you didn't want him to be with you at that table, it still would have been a respect. It was a respect. And then, dang it, I forget the other guy that's on that radio show with Ebro that was saying that who does Jay-Z? Oh, yes, he does. Oh, you know what? This is the problem with white people, okay? They don't think they owe anybody. They think that they're entitled to every motherfucking thing. So they always feel like other people are entitled too when it comes to certain things. They'll think a black person is entitled. But no, Jay-Z is not entitled. Matter of fact, no celebrity is entitled, because I don't care how fucking talented you are. Without me buying your song, without me attending your concerts, without me watching your show, without me purchasing your bag, and by me, obviously, I mean everyone else in the world who does it, without me your fame is nothing. There's a homeless man and a homeless woman right now on the street that can sing their ass off. I mean, sing. Who can act their ass off. Who was once a bombshell. You know, unfortunately, by saying once, because, you know, being homeless, maybe some type of substance abuse, whatever happens, you know, lost jobs, whatever. Somebody out there right now can sing, can act, can dance, can model, but they're not doing that right now, right? Because whatever happened in their life, unfortunately, brought them to this point. And there are millions of reasons why people become homeless. What I'm saying is that's not the point of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you could be that person. Any one of us could be that homeless person right now on the street, because every homeless person is not an addict. Every homeless person does not have some type of substance abuse. Every homeless person isn't a murderer, raper, killer, whatever, bad person. Some people lost jobs. Some people was homeless from a young age. Some people had to leave home. Some people were abused, right? 100 million quadrillion reasons, okay? But your fame is due to me and millions of other people who spend our 9-to-5 money on you. So Jay-Z does owe. He owes the community that helped bring him to. It doesn't matter that he was a talented lyricist. It doesn't matter that he was speaking and preaching truth. It doesn't matter. Because if that's the case, then you know, Trayvon would still be here. It doesn't freaking matter. What matters is that you have this platform and you need to use the platform to help rise the people who got you there, who made you who you are. So he does owe Colin something. He owes him at least a conversation saying, hey man, I understand that they blackballed your ass. Hey man, I understand that you were fighting not just for yourself, but you're fighting for my son. Because Jay-Z got a son now, right? You were fighting for my daughter. You're fighting for my nephew. You're fighting for my cousins and the strangers, the young black boy I don't know. The young black boy right now playing basketball, playing football. The young black boy right now who's fearful to have his hands in his pockets. Who's driving right now doing 10 miles less than the speed limit just so he doesn't get pulled over, okay? That you're doing it. You did it for them. Okay, not just for the NFL, not just for the shine. You're doing it for them. So I owe you a conversation. I owe you to let you know what I'm doing. Yes, talk to me. Tell me what you're doing with this team. So for people to say, white people, and yeah, a few black people, for people to say that Jay-Z doesn't owe anybody, are you fucking kidding me? Did you buy his album? Is it sitting somewhere in your house right now in a box? Because, you know, who listens to CDs anymore? You know, do you listen to him on Apple Music? Do you have Tidal? Did you go to the On the Run concerts? Yes, you did. You made Jay-Z money. You made Beyonce money. So you owe him, and this deal. Would Jay-Z have signed this deal with the NFL? I wonder, how long has this been in the works? Was this prior? Because the kneeling started back in 2016. Okay? So this was 3 years ago. How long has this been in the deal? Were you thinking about it? Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he decided to do it once he saw the injustice that was going on. So then still, you're doing it because of Colin. Not just because of him. I'm just saying, you know, he's a part of the reason. As long as all the other hundreds of African-American men who have lost their lives due to the color of their skin, due to the fear that you feel because you know that we're superior. You want our skin. You want our nose. You want our lips. You want our butts. You want our hair. And you're fearful. You want to know why we're different. Why our skin looks like this. Why we can glow in the sun. You want all this. I mean, it's okay. I would want it too if I didn't already have it. But what I'm saying to you is you do owe a conversation to this man. Because he's standing up for all of us. And I need to know why Jay-Z didn't feel the need to have a conversation with him. And why he also doesn't have a seat for him at the table. The table's supposed to be for all of us. You don't pick and choose who you want at this table. But that's what this Hollywood world is about. This is why you can't feed into it when they sit here talking about they doing it for us. And they put up a hashtag. Or they put up a little video that they see of a black girl or a black boy or a black man or a black woman doing something. When they put up a little book that they found. This is making them money. This is making them bigger. It ain't doing nothing for me. It ain't doing nothing for you. But this Hollywood shit is all a front. Because I still don't know what's going on with this deal. I wanted that. interview to go on, it should have had what was going on. You're bringing light to the issue, but what issue are you bringing light to when someone asks you, would you kneel or would you stand, and you tell me you're past kneeling? You ain't past kneeling. When you past kneeling? Since when? When was it past the kneeling? And what is the next step? Where is the step? And so, and it just, it is about Colin's job. It is about the fact that the same people you just signed with don't want to give the man who was standing up for us, standing up for the injustice, doesn't have a job for standing up for us. So it is about that. You do need to let me know what you're doing for others and for him. He's a part of it. I don't care that he's a celebrity. I don't care that he has $1 million. He was still affected by it. So what are we doing for him too? Why doesn't he have a seat at your table? I want to know. I want him to answer these questions, and I don't want him to beat around the fucking bush. I want him to directly tell me if he's kneeling or if he's standing. I actually want to know that too. I want to know why Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a seat with you at the table. I want to know why you didn't reach out to him. And if you did, I want to know what the fuck you said. I want to know. It is my business. Because what you're doing affects me, affects my kids, affects how they're looked at. Your skin is on that TV partnering with a company that doesn't want another man a part of that company because he won't be a part of the mistreatment. You have to stand for something. You have to. Because the things you're going against is how you got where you are. Don't ever forget that. I don't care how rich these people are. They are where they are because of us. We gave it to you. We could take it away. Stop. Plenty of celebrities that's not celebrity no more. Ask them. It can go as quickly as it came. Okay, so that is my rant for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I want to hope I wasn't too much all over the place. I think I pretty much stuck with what my issue was, and if you have any comments or any feedback, please feel free to let me know. This is for open discussion. I'm here for it, and I appreciate those who've been rocking with me and listening to my show. Thank you very much, and until next time, peace.